Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name's April Ivy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today I'm going to show you this super glam look. This is a super easy eyeshadow look. I only used one product for the eyeshadow, only this product for the entire eyeshadow look. Then I just added some lashes and some liner. That's it. You can do without the lashes and the liner. If you're pressed for time, just throw on some mascara, give it a couple coats, and you're done. So without further ado, let me show you how I created this look. Let's get started. Alright, so I already primed my face. I used NYX's Shine Killer today. And for foundation, I'm going to use this Clay Stick foundation from Tarte. This is in the shade Medium Beige. And I'm just taking my damp beauty blender, blend this out. For concealer, I'm going to use Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So for contour, I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Medium Tan. I have been freaking loving this thing lately. I used to use it all the time and then I took a break from it for a while. I don't know why. And now I'm back. And I'm loving it. So I want this look to be like super glowy, bronzy goodness. Disappear. So I'm just going to take a little flat brush, blend this out. Blends out really easily. Then I'm going to take a little bit more bronzer. This powder is from Rimmel. I've been using this a lot lately. So I'm just going to kind of use this to set that cream contour. Then for blush, I'm going to use this one from Tarte in the shade Feisty. And for powder, I'm going to use this one from AirSpun. This is the original one. So I started using this one like a week ago. At first I used a beauty blender to apply it and like did some baking. That was a big mistake because I looked like a crazy person. So now I found the best way for me to use this powder is just with a big old fluffy brush. Just to set everything. And for the sides here, I'm just going to define that a little bit more. So for highlighter, I'm going to use this one from L'Oreal called Shimmerista. It is flippin' gorgeous. Let me zoom in a little. So you only need a tiny little bit. So I just like to use a fan brush and I put a little bit in the lid and then just try and pick up what I need because it is so blinding. Look at that. Look at that. This is seriously one of the best drugstore highlighters I've ever used. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this liquid liner and I'm just going to go over my little beauty marks. Because if I don't, they just tend to look like imperfections under my skin. I don't want that. So for eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia pomade. This one's in the shade Granite. First, I'm taking this little spoolie from NYX. I'm just going to brush these bad boys up. So recently I kind of changed my eyebrow routine a little bit. So I've been taking a little bit of primer and mixing that in with my pomade just so it's a little bit easier to work with. It's a smidge lighter, so then I get a more like natural look, and then also too it's primer, so it just makes your eyebrows last longer. So what I've been doing, because I'm like trying to get my eyebrows to look a little more natural, but it's so hard because I didn't freaking have any. So I'm just gonna start to like kind of fill in my natural brows, just to like kind of get the shape. But I like them thicker, so now I'm just gonna kind of try and build them up, but I'm using like trying to use very light brush strokes. Like I'm trying to work with like just the very tip of the brush there. And then just kind of try and build my arch a little. I always start like over here too. I never start right in the front because I want to avoid any like really harsh lines there, because then it looks like you have a Sharpie eyebrow. Okay, so now I'm just taking a little bit of concealer on a flat brush, and I'm gonna clean these up, especially on the end here. Now I'm gonna take this Tinted Brown Mascara from NYX. This really adds some texture now back into my brows. You can see the difference already, like this one's way lighter and this one has like, you can see more of my natural hairs. Let me just show you like real close. So you can see like, now you can actually see a little bit of my hairs in there, so it doesn't look so plastered to my face. Alright, so I'm going to set all this down with my Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray. Alright, so I'm priming my eyelids with my NYX HD Eye Primer, a fave. Put a hefty amount of this on, and just pat it in with my finger. So if you are going to be trying this look at home, make sure you put something on your eyelid, because this look, it definitely helps if you have a good primer. So I like the NYX one. If you don't have any primer, you can use concealer, a little bit of foundation, does the same thing. So now I'm going to take a little bit more of that setting powder, and I'm just going to dust this over. Like I said, I'm really loving this AirSpun powder. It's also available in the drugstore, which is nice. Like the drugstore lately is just really up in their game. So I'm going to be using from Revlon their Photo Ready Eye Art. This is in the shade Topaz Twinkle. They have a ton of these. I have mostly all of them. They are pretty amazing. So one side here you have the solid, like shimmery kind of color. And then the other side you have the beautiful sparkles and glitter and shit. So this look is really great if you're new to makeup, or if you don't really have time to do fancy ass makeup, or you're okay with makeup, you're not great with blending. This is super, super easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the solid side first, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. And look how solid and beautiful that color is too. These are no joke. So I'm just covering the entire lid. So now when I get here, let me pick up a little more products. Once I get to the crease up here, I'm actually gonna bring it up over my crease a little bit like this. I know it looks crazy, don't worry. And now I did that, so now I can take my finger and just blend out that edge there. I'm just gonna grab a Q-tip for the inside here. And now I'm just gonna kind of close my eye and just make sure that dries. They dry pretty quickly. And like I've said, I worn these before to weddings. They never creased. I think having a good primer and the powder on top of it definitely help hold it in place. Alright, so now that that's pretty much dry, I'm going to take a little bit of it and just run it underneath just a tad. Do the same thing with my finger, just kind of blend that out. Now I'm going to take the other side here, take a little bit of that glitter, and I'm just gonna pop that in the center. Just kind of drag it all over the lid, focusing it in the center, and I'm just using like the very, very point just to kind of move the glitter around just so it spreads out. And I'm just gonna keep it in the center like that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more, put it right underneath. Just like that. And now again, just let that dry. That's my drying face. I don't know. The glitter takes a little bit longer to dry, but you know, not too much. So now I'm going to take from L'Oreal, this is their Lumi Glow Nude Highlighter Palette. Take this shade Moon, and I'm just going to use this to highlight above here. Just very lightly. I'm going to take a little bit of that as well and pop it in the corner. Just brighten that up a bit. So now this is optional, but I like to put a little bit of eyeliner in the bottom here. This is the gold eyeliner from NYX, just to make that stand out a little bit. And then just kind of run it in the corner, a smidge. Just kind of define that bottom line a little bit. I'm going to add some eyeliner to this look. If you are not good at eyeliner or you don't have time for eyeliner, you can just leave it out, put some mascara on, add some lashes if you want, and you're done. I like to always add eyeliner because I'm an eyeliner junkie. So this is from NYX. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Now I'm just going to bring it down in the corner here. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Alright, so I threw on some lashes. I used the drugstore Ardell Double Up Demi Wispies. Like I said, you can definitely do this look. If you're not good at lashes or liner, you can totally skip those. Just give your lashes a curl, apply some mascara, give it a couple coats, and it will look amazing. So now for lips, I'm just going to finish this up. I'm going to show you two different ways that you could do your lips. One, super simple if you're pressed for time. This is from NYX. This is one of their butter glosses in the shade Creme Brulee. So you don't have to go crazy with the lips at all. You can just apply a really nice gloss. Done. Also, this is one of my favorite glosses to wear throughout the day. You can just quickly apply it throughout the day, touch it up. You don't even need a mirror, and it stays on really, really well. So let me show you option number 2. So if you want to do a more matte lip, so I'm gonna take this Nude Beige lip liner from NYX and I'm gonna line my lips. And I'm gonna fill that in. This is from Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Driver. And there you have it. So that's it. This is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!